Welcome back everyone to the WealthX project channel, and in this video we are going to look at the crypto crash today, and also I will be answering a question: should you invest in crypto now to build long-term wealth and passive income, or wait? Okay, and also at the end of the video I will be revealing my personal strategy right now, so make sure to stick till the end. And if you are new to this channel, know that on this channel we are discussing everything related to success, mindset, making money online, and building long-term wealth as well as short-term passive income. So if you like this type of content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and enable notifications so you don't miss any other videos. And with this out of the way, let's get to the subject. So before I answer the question, let's take a quick look on the charts. So on the daily time frame, we do see the Bitcoin trading within this descending triangle, and more often than not, those triangles break to the downside, unfortunately. So we'll see how it goes. And also there is one more thing that we need to be aware that is actually playing on the longer time frame, and that is what is called a bear flag. Okay, so we have been basically going downwards since pretty much November, and then we entered this channel here, and I wonder if I can draw this channel on this chart just very roughly and very quickly, so just to show you what I mean. Okay, and then the bear flag looks more or less like that. Okay, and then we need to set, well, basically the bear flag can be drawn in a few ways, but what it means is we can actually extrapolate this target at the moment of breaking that parallel channel here, and that gives us some targets, and those targets are not too optimistic. We are already here. And we still have some more plays to the downside. So where do I see the price prediction for Bitcoin? Well, in the long term, I definitely believe in the 100,000 US dollar Bitcoin, actually quite soon, because we do have some bullish signs as well on those charts, which I'm going to discuss later. And we've been so long in this downtrend here that we are definitely due for some correction. And long term, and I'm going to discuss this later, long term I am very bullish on Bitcoin. But shorter term targets, if we do play this bear flag, and I'm just going to draw this like that, and let's say this was a breakdown point, we could revisit the 18,000 US dollars levels. A shorter term target for this descending triangle could potentially be, again, if we break down here, we could revisit those lower levels here, around 25,000, or basically just go down to the next support level, which is 23,000 Bitcoin. So we'll see how it goes. Obviously I don't have a crystal ball, so don't take my word for it. Nonetheless, it doesn't look very good in the short term. So in terms of ETH chart and price action, Ethereum has been actually falling drastically in the recent day, and that is due to the Bitcoin dominance actually rising. So Bitcoin is gaining strength in relation to other coins on the market, in relation to other tokens, etc. So that means basically that Bitcoin is going to perform better in the short term, at least, than all the other coins and tokens. Okay, in other words, other tokens and other coins will be losing more value, so it is a little bit safer to have your holdings in Bitcoin right now, at least in the short term. And so what is my personal view on all of this? Well, first of all, I do think we're gonna see some short-term drop. Again, we don't know how big that drop is going to be, and we don't know if that drop is going to happen. Okay, everything on the shorter term charts indicate that we are going to see lower prices for Bitcoin, and that we are going to see lower prices for ETH. Okay, in terms of ETH, we are sitting at the support level right now, which is approximately 1600 to more or less 1700. Again, it's not exactly drawn on the chart. Then we have another support level down here around 1300 to 1400, and we've got even the COVID crash levels just right here. Now if we get to these lower levels, guys, I learned to get excited about this. It's not the end of the world, simply because those are going to be lifetime buying opportunities down here. Okay, same with ETH here. If we get to these low levels, it's a sell your kidney, sell your house, sell everything you own opportunity, and get into Bitcoin, get into ETH, and basically wait for the bull run. So that's how I see the price. I see the short-term drop, maybe a little bit more, maybe even much more. I don't know, I don't have a crystal ball, but we also need to look at the long-term perspective, and this is what I wanted to discuss with you today. So if we switch to the weekly charts, for example, and if we actually zoom out, you can see that I think my chart dates back to 2016, so maybe it's not the best chart, but you could potentially draw a trend line, maybe just like that, okay, and see just what's going on. We have been trading upwards through the entire history of Bitcoin, okay, and we've seen those crashes already. We've seen a massive crash here that was from December 2017 to December 2019, so entire year of this downward trend. And then we had this crash here again with the COVID crash, ending here. So we had this correction here, and now we are in this correction here. So if you compare this correction to this correction, for example, it doesn't look so bad really, and we are still at this support line. We've got some support levels along the way as well, so it's not the end of the world. And if we zoom out, if we look at the chart, we really are trending upwards all the time, and I believe same applies to ETH. To be honest, I didn't look at the chart here, but I'm pretty sure same applies to ETH. Okay, if we zoom out, actually I do have the trend line here. Okay, we are trading upwards. So in terms of the stock market, okay, the stock market, let's take a look at the stock market as well. Okay, so we actually had, in the recent days, we actually had two candles, two green candles, and as I've seen, and the market is going to most probably open in green today as well. So if we see another green candle, that's going to be a bullish sign, definitely. And also, if we look at other indicators, I do follow some indicators here. Everything is lining for Bitcoin for the massive bull run. Even on the daily charts, we are kind of revisiting, we have revisited those massive lows here. Hopefully that's going to break to the upside. So if the stock market is going to pump, Bitcoin and ETH and other tokens will also go up in value as well eventually. Okay, maybe not the same day, but after a few days I believe it's going to happen. So I'm going to take I'm going to look closely at the stock market, see what's going on today. Fear and greed index is another indicator. Okay, it's been sitting in the territory of 8 to 12, and it's a massive indication of what's going in the market. And historically, whenever we were sitting in those super low levels, it usually indicated best buying opportunities. Okay, so in my opinion, while we may still see the short-term downward price action, I believe we are setting up for a massive bull run in the market, and I'm very bullish. Obviously, this is not a financial advice, don't take my word for it, but that's what I believe is going to happen. So right now, with this out of the way, let's answer the question: should you invest in crypto right now to build long-term wealth and passive income, or wait and see what's going to happen? And the answer to this question is absolutely, guys. Okay, again, this is not a financial advice, but the answer is absolutely, because to be honest with you, any buy price at this level is going to be very good. I mean, come on, okay. The all-time high for the Bitcoin was 68,000. For ETH, it was around 4,800. right now we are at levels 28,000 and for ETH 1700. Okay, when the next bull run comes, we are going to, I believe we are going to pump massively. So to be honest with you, any buy price from this level down or even up is going to be a good buy price. And we don't know when the pump starts. We just don't know. I don't have a crystal ball to tell you, and you don't have that crystal ball as well. So that pump might as well start today or tomorrow or in a week time, okay, or in a month time. We don't know that. So the best strategy right now is to dollar cost average. And if you wait, you're gonna lose out, okay? You're gonna miss out on those massive the best prices on the market. So the best strategy right now is to dollar cost average, and this is going to allow you to reduce your average buy price. Okay, so if you buy the Bitcoin, for example, now at 28,000 and then it drops and you buy at 26 and then you buy at 23 and so on, your average buy price is going to decrease as well as we go down with price. So don't spend everything you own. Split this into equal stages and dollar cost average every week, every 2 weeks into Bitcoin, and you're going to be fine. Okay, now my strategy is a little bit different. I'm going to talk about this in just a second, what I'm doing right now. But basically I would use this time to learn how to make money in crypto, okay, in preparation for the bull run. Because if you don't know, if you just buy some Bitcoin, if you just buy some ETH, you're gonna have some, but there is so much more opportunity, and you need to know how to take this opportunity, and you need to know how to learn. Okay, so if you are interested in this, check out my free webinar. I'm going to post a link down below this video in the description, and just so you know what to do when the massive bull run comes, and it will come. It's not the question if, but when. And also I am thinking of making a video what you should be investing in, what tokens, what coins, etc. So if you are interested in this type of video, make sure to comment down below to let me know you are interested in this type of content. So with this out of the way, let's discuss my personal strategy. And it's actually very simple, but again, it requires a little bit of learning curve. That's why I'm saying get on the trend right now, start learning, start getting to know the opportunities. Okay, this is not a financial advice, this is just what I'm doing personally. And right now my strategy is to accumulate whatever I can in terms of Bitcoin, in terms of Ethereum. However, I'm also using my 3-step strategy, which I developed over the past 5 months. And this is a combination of leveraging my holdings using decentralized finance, staking, and crypto automations. Okay, so again, this is a little bit too difficult to discuss and too difficult to explain in this short video. So I highly encourage you to attend the free webinar. It doesn't cost you anything, but it will take 2.5 hours of your time. So grab yourself a good cup of coffee and attend this webinar. So what we are doing there basically is we are buying Bitcoin, we are investing in Bitcoin, we are investing in ETH. However, we are also using DeFi to leverage that money to increase our holdings by 3 times or even 4 times, just so that when the next bull run comes, we have more of this longer term wealth, and we can designate those funds, we can borrow against these funds, we can designate those funds to put in staking, we can put this in crypto automations, etc. So it is an entire strategy. It's not trading, and it's definitely not just buying and holding. It goes way more. So I highly encourage you to watch this webinar. But right now, this is my personal strategy. This is what I'm doing, and I'm preparing myself. I'm accumulating. I'm preparing myself for the next massive bull run. So this is really everything I have to say for this video. Make sure to join a Facebook group. This is a free group. We have tons of content in there in terms of success, mindset, crypto. There is a full webinar in there as well. Health, vitality, and pretty much everything related to success in life. So make sure to join this group. The link will be down in the description below. And other than that, I'll see you in one of my trainings. Thanks so much, and bye bye.